So, welcome to our fourth test and drive. This time we are going to test the Peugeot e-2008. Electric. I think the E before the number 2008 is the marker that this is an electrical car. I don't know, I'm just thinking that's the way it should be. Because it's almost identical to the non-EV version of the 2008. So it looks the same. Before we start the test, don't forget to join us and subscribe this channel just down here. And if you like what we do, just give us a thumbs up as well, down here as well. So, now to the test of Peugeot's small electrical SUV e-2008 from 2020. So when I'm sitting here in the driving seating, this feels good. The seats feel a little bit sporty. You have like a really good feeling. The driving wheel, I don't like it. It's too small. It's like, I don't know, really strange. You have like a good arm space, you have good head space, but I'm not keen of this kind of design. So I like the buttons, they're good, the seating is good, the height for between my head and the ceiling is good. So this is a good car. So co-driver, the same as the driver, you have really good space, you have good head space, arm space, leg space, the seating is really good, so there's nothing to complain. So, welcome to the rear seats. If I sit in front of me, I'm 90, I have a little bit leg space here, but it's not too much, but it's okay. Head space. This is a little bit better than all the other small cars, so I could sit here, but if you 185, it's better. You have two USBs here for the rear seats, and if we look at the armrest, no armrest. That's really strange. So for the space is okay. So, if we sum the seating, overall the seating is good. I have good head space, arm space and leg space. For the front seats, the seating feels a little bit sporty, and that's good. The thing I don't like is the small driving wheel, and the design is not my cup of tea as well. But it's not the design that gets points here in this part of the test, it's seating. So this car gets 32 points of total 40. This means it's an excellent seating. So if we check out the Peugeot 2008 e-boot, this is not much at all. Oh my god, there's no space at all. Oh, you can put it out like this. This is good thinking, but there is no space. So if we look at the frunk, there is no frunk. This is the old style as well. You have the washing fluid here, brake fluid, the cold fluid there. This is the motor, electrical motor. So no frunk. So this is bad. So to the cargo, no frunk and no towing possibility, but there is a roof rail possibility for the ski box, and that's really nice. This lacks the ski hatch as well that we saw in the seating part. The back cargo space is divided in two parts, so if you don't take the middle floor, it's going to be really small, but if you remove it, the back cargo space is good. So it gets 5 points of total 15 points. That means it's okay cargo. So you have Android Auto here, Bluetooth, CarPlay, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a mirror link. So if you have the Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you have the maps and everything. But this version of this car doesn't have maps included. You have to buy it. So you have the radio here, and here you have the. You can choose the heating. You have lots of buttons here, and this is good. I like buttons. Front window defrosting, back window, and you can close the doors, maximum air condition off. You have one USB here, the number 2, and USB-C here. Here you have the old type outlet. Nothing here. And you have 2 USB is in the rear seat as well. The seating heating button is like a touch button. I think it's a little bit strange, because you have all the buttons here, but these ones are over here. And the design is really, it's a French design. So it's definitely Peugeot. Yeah, it's Peugeot design here. I don't know what I personally like about this, but yeah, some people like it. Battery info. No. Parking safety. No battery info that I can find. You have it over there, like all the other cars have. Now to the Technics then. There are buttons for almost everything, but it lacks heating and airflow buttons that you have inside a big screen in the middle. That I really don't like. The volume button is there, and that's good. So I would like to have the fast buttons for the heating and airflow as well. We have a hard time to find the preheating and more info about the battery. Everything seems to be on the front screen from the driver, and that's not much info at all. The sound system is okay, but of those 4 cars we have tested this far, this is not the best. So this car gets 29 points of total 44 points. That means it's good Technics. So here you have line assist on and off. And here is a little space with a cruise control, I think. This is so this car has a cruise control after all. It was hard to find it, but yeah. Peugeot put it here. I'm used to have it here, but this is like a volume and a phone. So yeah. Security then. This car has okay security, but it lacks blind spot warning. I can't really find any info about this. If there are some other versions of this Peugeot e-2008 from 2020 that has it. I have looked around the internet, I have looked around the different kind of forums as well, but I can't find it. So if you know something that I don't know, please comment down here so we can get the info, everybody. So this car gets 13 points of total 24 points, so it's a good security. You have drive modes, 3 drive modes. So normal, sport, and eco, some kind of eco. So, the driving feel. This car feels nice. The seating is nice, the sound from outside, from the road, and the wheels are good and minimal. But this is when you sit on the co-driving seats. When you're driving it, the wheel is too small. You have little information about the battery, how much you use. You have little information, but that's not enough for electrical car. So this could be better. So that's why this car gets 7 points of total 12 points. So it's a good driving car. So for charging, you have the home charging here, and then you have the fast charging here. So it's the same that most of the other cars have. So, to the EV functions. This car has a problem with winter and summer highways. The battery is small as well, it's 50 kilowatt. But that's the strange thing. The Peugeot says it's 50 kilowatts, and that's true. But if you look what the car uses, it's only 46.3 kilowatts. And that's why I think it should say 46.3 instead of 50. This car is made with smaller trips. Home charging is like the normal, like everybody, so there is no problem with that. But the fast charging is only 78 kilowatts DC, so it's not for the long trips. The battery health after almost 4 years, 3-4 years, it's okay. And the warranty is 8 years, 160,000 kilometers, so it's really nice. This car gets 20 points of total 36 points. So, to our verdict. So, what do we think of this Peugeot e-2008 from 2020? It's a good-sized car for 4 adults to sit in for shorter trips. You have space in the rear seats as well, so nice. Nice work. This cargo space is okay if you take away the middle cargo floor. It has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The security is okay, but lacks blind spot warning. The driving feels only okay. The battery is a little too small if you want to take longer trips. What this car lacks is more info about the battery and how you preheat it. We had a hard time to find it. We didn't find it. I know that Peugeot from 2023, I think, has a new system. So I think everything is fixed now. So we have to try those new cars as well. So to the points. This car gets good 106 points of total 172 points. So Peugeot e-2008 is a good EV. So don't forget to follow us if you want to join us in our journey to find a good pre-used EV, and click thumbs up if you liked the video. See you next time!